Hi there. Today's presentation will be basically giving you guys a first initial look at some of the selected finishes and furnishings that I have put together. I have done my best to stick to the brief that you provided. However, if there is absolutely anything at all that you're unhappy with or would like to change or have any questions over, please feel free to let me know during the presentation. That way we can work through it together then and there, so it's fresh in our heads and we can come to a quick solution. I use the client's accessories and artworks to help guide me in the right direction of colour palettes, accessories and furniture choices. I felt like I really got to know you through your accessories, which makes these selections a little more personal. As you can see, this familiar artwork was my main inspiration for colours. However, I did keep the colour choices to a softer tone and didn't select anything too vibrant to keep the room a more neutral nature to help with the unwinding at home after a long day of work. Green and blue, as you probably are aware of, are symbols of harmony and calmness. These colours are going to make a massive influence on the room's emotional feeling. In terms of texture, I knew straight away when I read your brief, a fox brick wall was exactly what you needed. After a lot of research, I was able to find a low maintenance product that required no cleaning, and the fact that this highly textural wall finish not only emphasises warmth, it also speaks urban New York environment. Not to mention the apartment itself is also a converted warehouse, so speaks with the site also. Now, furniture, obviously from a functionality perspective, an extended dining table was a must, as this is a small space and you mentioned you do like to entertain. So picking a table that fits the space and can also extend, I thought was particularly important. In terms of the table's composition, it is all natural, and I thought selecting a table that had a natural textured surface not only added warmth and harmonious values, it will also have an amazing impact when you get that afternoon sun shining through those windows and emphasizing those raw natural grooves. All my furniture selections are different. They are made up of a lot of different components and fabrics. I feel this helps a space feel a lot more cohesive and harmonious, especially when selecting more contemporary furnishings. I feel it's quite an important thing to think about. In terms of fixtures selected, the bike rack is probably my favourite selection of all of them. When I first read the brief and realised I needed to source some kind of bike storage solution, I'm not going to lie, my heart sank, because the first thing I thought was a big bike locker or something that would impact the space. But the bike rack I was able to track down not only serves as a place to store both your bike and your helmet, but also as a contemporary wall art, I think, which is really great. Not to mention it also is handmade by a relatively new designer on the scene, Adrian Olazal, who has actually won many awards thanks to this bike rack design. I thought selecting some kind of natural greenery for your apartment was also a must. What doesn't give a room a more sanctuary feeling than having living indoor greenery? And also would be crazy not to take advantage of all that natural light from those windows. The contemporary pot I actually selected reminded me of looking above a city at night and seeing the city lights, which I thought would give you that urban touch also. And finally, down to layout. We definitely are limited to space, so creating a functional flowing area was essential. As you walk through the door with your bike, you will be hanging up the bike rack to your left, so no walking big distances over rugs, etc. with your bike through the house. With relaxing after a long day's work or night shift, I've positioned the couch facing towards the brick wall so you can lay back, read a book, look out the window and unwind. Also designing the layout with a lot of social areas that would accommodate to entertaining was essential. And that pretty much sums up everything for now. So please, if there is absolutely anything or even suggestions or questions that you may have, please shoot away so we can finalize. Thank you so much for the opportunity I have had. So much fun helping create this presentation, and I look forward to watching this design come to life.